Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is...
Hey, sir. Set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes starting now.
On our sideline. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Clint Capella.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brown. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing, mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left this man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Leonard. Back to Powell. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. This one for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. Our coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. Of course, they don't want to give him easy points.
Hey, Siri. Set time for 7 minutes.
7 minutes starting now.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here is Harden. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And what a job they've done converting turnovers into points. Second in the league in that category. It really speaks to their collective tenacity.
And I did want to bring up their field goal percentage again, Greg. You can't have good shooting without good ball movements. And they've been terrific in that regard. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Clippers with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. LaMelo Ball, number one.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Here's LeBron. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Harden finds Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. Leonard against Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run, Leonard. It's hauled in by Brown. Lakers leading by 16. Idle for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Down low, here's Harden. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quit in this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
Now, here's Ball. Against Golden State, he was really on his game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bogdanovich against Ball. Zubac the best to Pop. And stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Clippers trail by 17. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
let's take a look at Kawhi Leonard. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 18 points per, just over 2 steals and 3 assists.
Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be. Thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Leonard. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you have to like their work.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And both free throws good for LeBron. We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work.
That was something to see. Goodness.
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Keep a little extra on that
one. Jones kicks to Harden. All sorts of time. Count that one. Harden's got 10.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside, James. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Harden, one of the very best we've ever seen at putting defenders in tough positions.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against Cleveland.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
Basket counts. 18 points for him.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now, here's Leonard. 17 points in his last outing. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Leonard against James. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is LeBron against Leonard. LeBron shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Kick out to Giannis. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest.
Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Capella's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Haynes checked in. LeBron with the buckets.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game, put up big scoring numbers. a bunch.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Ball. And here's Payne. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 4 on the clock. With some arc, he gets it in there.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Lakers. It's an 18-point lead. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 6 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's LeBron. And the layup falls. James has got 26 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Coffee, defended by Thibault. Here's Coffee, still yet to score. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Ball, the pass to LeBron. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. That's 28 points for LeBron.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lakers leading by 21. Here's LeBron. And it's good for 2. James has got 30 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got LeBron James. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ball. Then there's Brown. And it's Capella in at the power forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. James kicks to Thibault. On the 3 off target. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Coffee. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Here's Zubac. The Clippers need to get off a shot from past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Coffee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Ball. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Zubac, the pass to Payne. Launches a 3. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Brown.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Clippers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Coffee passes to Payne. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Payne's got 8 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now Ball. He's got 8. Kicks it out to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Pfizer. Back to Payne. Zubats a screen on Ball. Payne can't hit. Lakers leading by 22. Lets the 3 fly. The Clippers grab the miss. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Ball feeling it out a bit. LeBron outside. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And checking out some numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. The Clippers also changing it up. Powell, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Cameron Payne.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season. And here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
And you look at Ball, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond. And has to be in this contest this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Harden's shot is off. Lakers leading by 22. Ball, the pass to James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
And he clearly has been feeling it when he gets to that line. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Into the lane. Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got 40 points.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Harden dishes to Powell. Outside, Jones. Pass to Coffey. Back to Jones. The 3 from Harden. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
A shot by LeBron. No good. The Clippers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Jones, and it's Bogdanovich in for Amir Coffey.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Leonard finds Harden. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, it's James. Shoots the three. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 45 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Harden, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Harden with it. He's got 15. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Capella. The Lakers with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. James looking around. Capella with a screen on Zubac. Shoots from the baseline. And it's James missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And Leonard makes it look easy.
Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Ball kicks to James. Lets it go with the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Brown. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Lakers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%, and the shot goes in.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Zubac, a screen on Ball. And the dunk by Powell.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
Ball, the pass to James. Over Bogdanovich. Sinks the 15-footer. LeBron's got 54 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harden outside. Back to Leonard. Powell, no one around him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Powell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Clippers. Ball, the pass to LeBron. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Clippers. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Found down low. Zubac defending. Brown, no good. The Clippers really having a tough go here. The three. The rebound by James. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over to the wing. There's Ball with the three. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Nice job clearing some space out. under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket. You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Pass to LeBron. Shoots over Powell, and LeBron with the basket, the assist from Ball. LeBron's got 56 points in the game. The Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Kicks it out to James. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Leonard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Leonard's got his third basket of the night. Lakers leading by 23. Here's James. And he drives in. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Leonard. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
He's the player of his generation. The way LeBron is holding up, man, maybe a couple of generations.
Well, it's never surprised to see him impose his will in the game. It's happening again tonight.
Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. They've got to do a better job boxing out.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Powell. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Harden. Can't hit. Lakers leading by 23. And good. There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Leonard. In the corner, Harden. Harden draws the double. 6 to shoot. Zubac finds Leonard. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Hawks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
James. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. A 3 from Leonard, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Here's LeBron. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Leonard.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Up top, Leonard, covered by Giannis. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's James. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now we get a chance to check out LaMelo Ball. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 27 points per, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Clippers trail by 20. Now, here is Harden. 18 points for him. Here's Jones. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Good production from the line tonight, 10 of 12. First free throw is good. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be proof. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats. You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Lakers #1. The Clippers in second.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing scoring off those turnovers.
Harden draws the double. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 21. Ball kicks to LeBron. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's Leonard missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him. but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside Leonard. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Zubac. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. And it's 7 points for Ivica Zubac. LeBron outside. Brown sets a screen for LeBron. And the rejection by Zubac. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Clippers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Zubac kicks to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact. To draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Amir Coffey's jacked in for the Clippers, and the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Mohamed Bamba, he's jacked in for Brown. Clint Capella comes in for LeBron, and Ball subbed in for Matisse Thybulle.
From a 6th man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
Here's Coffey. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 22.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
And the basket by Harden.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it comes off the front of the rim. Clippers trail by 20, and Leonard has it in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Giannis dishes the ball. Back to Giannis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Pass to Leonard. Inside. And Harden with the stuff.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Ball. And the Clippers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Ball hits them both.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
Spins to the paint. Here's Eubanks. The layup missed.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
With the crossover. Ball no good. The Clippers shooting about 42% so far. Here's Leonard. Pass to Eubanks. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Lakers, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Los Angeles Clippers just need to take it a game at a time.
And when I look at the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Jones against Capella. Screen by Jones to the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Ball penetrating. It's good. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And here's Leonard. 10 points for him. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Cameron Haynes checked in for the Clippers.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily. Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Here's Ball. Bamba passes the ball. The shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 14 points.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Leonard from three. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
3 points.
Jones has got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's the drive. And a wide open look for Capella. Eubanks grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Coffey passes to Leonard. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
At the line for two.
That one is off.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
The Clippers shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
The fourth team foul.
Coffee passes to Payne. Jones with the screen on Ball. Payne gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. And the Lakers call time here.
Lakers fans, put your hands together. Make some noise for your Lakers tag team.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Attention fans, now on the court. We need you to rise up, get loud for the Lakers. Give it up one more time for your Lakers.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with? We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Ball. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Ball in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Good chance here for Payne. Lakers with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Right side, Ball. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Lakers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And it goes down 2 points. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Pfizer. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Ball kicks to Ball. Misses the 3. The Clippers shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Coffee. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Ball, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team.
That's good from Payne. Christie, he's checked in for Amir Coffee.
Cameron Payne.
Payne hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Ball, no good. Now the Clippers with it. There's the lob to the hoop, and Jones slams it in.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
No good from the wing.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And to Kumbo. And the rejection by Zubats. Christie against Giannis. Another shot. And again, the Lakers, no good. Here now, the Clippers. They've got an 8-0 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harden's checked in. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Zubats. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pfizer's shot. Is good.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Christie against Ball. Harden draws the double. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Harden. Back to Zubats. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
That's good from Ball.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Simmons checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Amir Coffey's checked in for Christie. Goes up on the high post. Good on the shot. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Stolen. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Took him no time at all on that one. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Ball, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the scent a little bit.
Clippers trail by 17. And here's Harden for 3. Here's Zubats. Again, the Clippers.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Now Ball. Inside. It's stolen by Jones. Harden with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Fires high post. Lakers with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Down low. Excellent defense there from Zubats. The Clippers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Lakers leading by 15. Ball with it. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. 18 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Harden's shot is good.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 22 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside. Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
The first free throw is good.
Playing from behind, trying to catch up at this point. They've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Crafty move. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 16. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. To the paint. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. And it's in there.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Harden outside. Inside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Zubac.
By going cold in that first half, they made things hard on themselves, but they've been warming up since that time.
Giannis dishes to Simmons. Antetokounmpo kicks to Simmons. Outside, Ball. Screened by Capella. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
The Clippers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. The three from Harden. And it's Ball penetrating. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. And the Lakers making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Number 35, Walker.
Ball with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Ball's got 27.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Here's Bogdanovich. And again, the Clippers good for two.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Ball. He takes it in. A shot off that time. Clippers trail by 17. And here's Bogdanovich for three. That one doesn't go. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass the ball. Outside, Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. It's going to go on Zubac.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Harden. Beyond the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's Ball. Capitalizes off the crossover. Ball's got 31.
Never lacking for sizzle in his game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
Bogdanovich against James. Harden outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's the Lakers. Here's Ball. Here's Vanderbilt. That one, no good. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Leonard draws the double. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Here's the three. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Powell.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And in the season finale between these two teams, they seal the deal, making smart adjustments along the way to finish out the year with an impressive 3-1 record against the Clippers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Paul with the ball. Zubac defending. Pass to Dillingham. Clock at 6. Vanderbilt inside. Working on Zubac. Goes up again. The drive by Paul. Watson's shot is off. And it's the Clippers' ball. 17-point game. Flowers. He's covered by Watson. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Dillingham. Spin off the left rim and in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
And it's LeBron missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Walker, that's his second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
Payne hits them both. Timeout called the Lakers. They're ahead by 15. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Off the inbound pass. Can't capitalize inside. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Number 7, Amir.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.